Hello and welcome! Hello and welcome back! It's time we jumped onto Call of Duty 1, since I've never played this game. I actually borrowed an old CD from one of my friends. I just installed the game in functions. Pretty nice. It actually runs at the native resolution of mine, since I've been digging around the files for a bit, which is, well, why it will be running nicely. But first, let me do something with Discord so it will not send me messages. Discord doesn't want to cooperate. Surprise! Scary music. Oh well, we won't be doing Discord stuff. Let's just get straight into the new game. Camp Tokwa, Georgia. In 1942, more long marches tomorrow. Then obstacles with Captain Foley, that's from Modern Warfare 2 as well, and weapon training with Sergeant Moody. Everybody is dead tired. Another guy got RTU, what? KTU? Returned to unit yesterday. Oh yeah, RTU. He begged the sergeant to let him stay. My unit, the 5D6th Paratrooper Regiment, is an all-volunteer unit. I'm lucky to serve with these guys. There is no one I'd rather have watching my back. Our officers drill us continuously. What? I've trained for months and I haven't even jumped out of an airplane yet. The army has never had an airborne unit before, and that makes the brass nervous. And what makes the brass nervous makes us drill even harder.
Alright, listen up. Private Martin, you're on the obstacle course and doing weapons training today. Before starting the obstacle course, read each of these important signs and do what they tell you.
Do what they tell you. Use grenades to flush out hard points. Move together as a team. Don't make the same mistake, always move from cover to cover. Always reload before going to battle. That's useful.
Good.
Suppress
Now
and
check your
flank.
objectives. You'll notice that your current objective is highlighted. In addition, the location of your current objective is marked by the star on your compass. As you approach your current objective, the star will move toward the center of your compass. Approach your current objective.
Okay.
That's it. Close enough. You will notice that objective is checked off and you now have a new one. All right, Martin. Open the gate and run the obstacle course. Go, go, go!
Okay. I don't think I have the sprint button bound actually. Hold on. I'll move straight. Oh, it doesn't have a sprint. Oh, that's interesting.
Martin, good to see you. They got your sorry butt here too, huh? Hey, good luck.
Move it, ladies.
Elder.
This is not your Aunt Fanny's dance. Jump over him. Come on, Elder, get the lead out. Not bad. Now hit the dirt and crawl forward under the barbed wire. Sergeant, fire up those machine guns. 5 rounds, boys. Stay low. Stay down. Ladders, privates. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I was wondering if they would actually get someone shot.
Private Martin, proceed through that door. Sergeant Moody's gonna take you through weapons training. The rest of you ladies, stay right here.
Okay.
Eyes up, Private. I'm up here. in the observation tower. Grab one of those M1A1 carbines from the table.
Ooh.
To get more ammo, grab it from any loose weapon of the same type you are carrying. The number of rounds in your weapon and the rounds you are carrying are displayed in the lower right corner of your HUD. Keep tabs on it, soldier. Approach the fence and fire 6 rounds at your target. Your accuracy will be defined by the tightness of your crosshairs.
Oh. Okay.
Fire 6 more rounds at your target, in different stances and while moving. You will be more accurate while not moving, and crouching in prone positions. These skills could mean your life. All right, Private, move on to the next area. Grab up a Springfield rifle from the table, switching it for your carbine. Turn to the left, move to the fence, and fire 2 rounds at your target.
That's so much louder compared to the carbine.
Now fire 2 rounds at your target while aiming down your sight.
Okay.
Alright, I hope it's clear to you that you will be more accurate while aiming down the sight. Alright, Private, move on to the next area. Exchange your Springfield for one of the Thompson submachine guns on the table. Unless you've got 3 hands, you can only carry 2 weapons, besides your sidearm and grenades. Fire 10 rounds at your target, first from the hip, then aiming down the gun sight. Compare your accuracy. Firing both ways. You'll notice a slight zoom effect when you raise and aim down the sight of a weapon without a scope. Take a few steps while aiming down your sight. You're gonna move slower this way. In close quarters combat, you can hit your enemy with the butt end of your weapon. This is called a melee attack. Try it with your Thompson. Don't screw around, kid. This is for real. Now switch weapons, Private. Unless you're as dumb as you are ugly, it may dawn on you that each weapon is good for different situations. Make the wrong choice and you could buy the farm.
What?
Fire 3 more rounds at your target.
What is... You could fire... What? You could buy yourself a farm? What is that? Never heard it before.
Outstanding, Private. Proceed to the next area. Pick up the frag grenades from the table. Pick them up. Throw a grenade into each of the openings before you. Rock and fire.
Each door and the window.
Concrete post and lean out to the left, then the right. This will help protect you from the enemy.
I don't have the lean button. I'm not gonna lean.
Alright, Private. Move on to the next area.
I unfortunately can't bind it to my
Our
mouse,
last
which is a
station
problem.
will be explosives. Pick 'em up, partner. That's a lot of firepower there. Treat it with respect. That stuff doesn't care what it blows up. Place your explosives on the cinder block wall. Note that a stopwatch has appeared. This will tell you how much time you have to get your butt out of there unless you want it blown off. Fire in the hole!
Okay.
Good job, Private. Well done. Keep your weapons with you and clean at all times. You are dismissed.
Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another.
Baker Company, listen up. This is the big one. Operation Overlord, the air and seaborne invasion of Normandy. On H-Hour D-Day, seaborne infantry will attack 5 beaches codenamed Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword here on the coast of Normandy. Utah and Omaha beaches will be attacked by 3 of our infantry divisions. At the same time, 2 British and 1 Canadian division will hit Gold, Juno, and Sword beaches. The airborne will be landing 6 hours before H hour, before the air and naval bombardments. The British 6th Airborne Division will be landing here. At the same time, the 101st and the 82nd Airborne will be landing in these areas. The Dews River estuary here divides Utah and Omaha Beach. The mission of the 101st is to capture the Dews River crossings linking Utah and Omaha Beach and to protect the flanks of Utah Beach. This road here is the main highway that connects the entire Cotentin Peninsula. The Germans have troop concentrations in this region. When those troops are mobilized into a counterattack on the beaches, they'll have to move along this road. The 101st is going to make sure that doesn't happen. Baker Company, that's us, has been assigned this causeway here. The Pathfinders, like Private Martin, will be dropped ahead of the main force and will plant beacons on the ground to mark the landing zones. However, there is no telling what will happen once we're on the ground. So I want all of you to learn the objectives of every unit in both the 101st and 82nd. I also want you to study these maps and photographs until you've memorized them. We will be landing behind the Atlantic Wall, between several German garrisons. We can't expect to be relieved until at least several hours after H hour. This is what we've been training for. Good luck.
I want you to memorize these. 1944, 18 hours, 1800. Greenman Common, England. In about 3 hours I will be in Normandy. As one of the Pathfinders for my unit, I'll be landing ahead of the main airborne force. The Pathfinder land before the main force and place beacons on the landing fields to guide the rest of the pilots and paratroopers in. The brass are sending the airborne in first in the early hours of the morning to protect the flanks of Utah Beach. At first light, the main force of the invasion will hit the beaches. For weeks the entire invasion force, more than 175,000 men, has been cooped up and forbidden contact with anyone outside, with nothing to do but memorize maps and battle plans. We're all quite eager to be in France. A few hours ago, General Eisenhower paid us a visit. To pull all this off, the Germans are in for one hell of a surprise. Whoa, okay. Link up with Sergeant Heath. Heath? Okay. What? My confusion is reaching the peak. But it's alright. Oh no. Falsch.
Schon seit Wochen bombardieren. Na und? Die bombardieren doch alles. Was sollte die hier schon besonders interessieren?
I think they would be on full alarm at this point.
Panzerkommando und Bunker 6. Geben Sie Fliegeralarm. Der Feind fliegt Luftangriffe.
Ist da jemand? Hallo? Ende. Wir schicken eine Patrouille zur Verstärkung. Ende. Hoffentlich haben Sie eine gute Entschuldigung, dass Ihr Posten nicht besetzt ist. Warnung! Was? Was ist denn? Kommen! Bitte kommen! Ende.
Must have eliminated the machine gunner first. What? Who's firing these mortars? No mortars, I'm an idiot. I'm really low on health now. Yo, damn it! Didn't expect them to reach the main. Oh, okay. Nothing in life is so exhilarating as to be shot at without result. Funny. D-Day. Nobody seems to have dropped where they were supposed to. I haven't seen anyone from my unit yet, but luckily I've hooked up with some of the guys from Baker Company. We also have men from LAB Dog and Fox companies with us. What a mess. We're getting ready to capture the village of Stamety, whatever, about 5 miles from Utah Beach. We're approaching through a narrow field with minefields on each side. Oh no. Captain Foley says there's 2 platoons of German paratroopers in that village. I'd say we've got a serious fight ahead of us. The road connect Utah Beach to the main highway of the peninsula, which should put us right in the path of the most likely German counterattack.
Alright guys, get set to move. On my command. Let's go, let's go!
Minefields on each side, that's brilliant. Oh no.
Down, damn it! Stay down! Squad, move up! Go, go, go! Keep your heads down! Incoming! Good job! Alright guys, we're moving on! Everybody move!
Do they have the FG? They don't seem to have that.
Lay down a base of fire! Martin, take the left flank! Martin, take the left flank! Clear that building! Move it! Go! Fire and wheel! Squad, base of fire at this position! We gotta cut through these houses! Move it! Go! Cover me! Hey, cover me!
Hey! Oh! Fuck. I don't even know where I was shot from.
Gotta cut through these houses! Move it! Go!
Would you mind not standing in front of me?
Take cover!
Stillhandgranate.
Martin, land your explosives and take that flak panzer out. Okay, move, move!
I really don't want to ride across the street, that's a bad idea. But I guess I'll have to. Hmm.
Stand back! Fire in the hole! Get your butt moving!
Thought it was a head. That was a head.
Martin, explosives, go! Stand back! Fire in the hole!
Since when do I get so many explosive?
Alright, fellas. Take 5, but listen up. We'll hold this place till reinforced, but this is just one tiny village in a warring country full of them, so our work has just begun. For those of you who've seen your first action, welcome to the big time. For those of you who've seen it before, trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet. We'll redeploy those German machine guns, setting up a defensive perimeter. Keep your guard up and your buddies in mind. Good work.
I have never made but one prayer to God, a very short one. Oh Lord, make my enemies ridiculous. And God granted it. The boys on the beaches must have landed by now. They are only a few miles away, but right now that seems like a million. We don't have a radio and are completely cut off. Captain Foley was right. We did face a platoon of German paratroopers when we took this village last night. Today we hold it against German counterattack. Our defenses are all stolen. Enemy MG-42s, Panzerfaust for anti-tank defense, and the village itself. The Air Force and the Navy put on quite a show this morning, pounding the hell out of those beaches. One thing is certain, the Germans know we are here. Whether that means they'll turn tail and run or come swarming out of the woodwork, we are about to find out. I wonder why they blew up the flak panzers. They could have used them. They're extremely viable.
Up! Get up! Wake and shake it! The Germans off the streets! Mortars! Incoming! Mortars! Incoming!
Alright, the mortars are taking a break. Johnson, go have a look.
Right, Captain.
He's gonna get shot. Would you please not block me?
We got company. Tiger moving in from the east.
Ooh.
Behind you. That's a tiger. Martin, get a Panthers off from the church and take that mother out.
Oh no. It's just that when I hear an MG force to I just tend to shoot.
Hey, we'll draw their fire.
No. They'll draw their fire. Yeah.
We'll draw their fire.
Ooh. Oh. But I would be cheeky and take out the tank like this, and I did. I don't think I will be mounting the MG42. I am down to, like, not good amount of health.
Follow me.
Oh no, they took my... Oh, that's awkward.
Move in.
This is only gonna get more ridiculous.
Follow me.
I think I'm gonna save more often. Nice. All right. They're everywhere. Ooh. Come on. Oh no, come on. No, I don't know why, but this always happens. I will have to sync every frame from now on, I think. What's the tank doing? Whoa. No one in their right mind would fire a tiger that close to itself, but sure. Why not? Die to a tiger or die to an infantryman? Your choice. I can't go in front of the MG34 that's in that tank. I have to go behind it. Yes, okay. Move, 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 you can't. That's what you get for being an idiot.
Nice shot.
Hell yeah. Locate and eliminate mortar positions. Okay. I think I may have broken the game. Because no one else than me is moving up. Okay, I think that this guy is supposed to spawn, run back, and tell the other guy... Oh yeah, they're moving up now. Good. They're running like they have to take a shit.
Just spotted German mortar teams to the south. I say we move in quick and take them out.
Nice one, Parker. Okay, guys, be ready to use any grenades you have left. Put down suppressing fire only if you need to. Do not waste your ammo. All right, let's put those mortars out of business.
Why do they have to shoot me? Damn it! Ooh, what? Well, that didn't really help.
Get in the car.
It's in the car? You serious?
Martin, over here. Get in the car. Okay, Captain. Assuming we get back to battalion in this rolling junkyard, what do I tell him?
Hand this directly to Major Shepard. Tell him Baker Company has secured the town, but won't be able to hold it long if we don't get relief soon. Got that, Sergeant?
Oh, yes, sir, you bet. We ride through enemy lines in a French tin can. Want to paint a bullseye on it, sir?
Yeah, pretty sure that won't be necessary, Sarge. So unless you've got a better idea or a radio that works, carry on. Good luck.
Oh man, this is nuts. I can't believe we're doing this.
Believe it, unless you sprout wings and want to fly. It's only 6 miles, Private. Just shut up and do your job.
Oh god. Battery here still intact, since no contact with HQ, no radio, respond with orders ASAP, contact with one approximate 2 platoons of Fallschirmjägers, village secured, enemy remnants fled southeast, I guess. Enemy, okay, my strength 20 men, 4 enemy MGs. Enemy contact from every direction, 2 platoons of Fallschirmjäger tanks. Yeah, going on an adventure. This is ridiculous.
That's a German roadblock. What now?
I don't know. How about the French? Adios, amigos!
What the hell are you doing, Sarge?
I don't know. Sure hope it works.
Hey, go, go, go!
Come on, guys, stop him!
Come on. Stillhandgranate.
What the hell are you doing, Sarge?
I don't know. Sure hope it works.
Hey, go, go, go!
Guys, stop him!
The little toy cars. This is purely about luck.
What the hell are you doing, Sarge?
I don't know. Sure hope it works.
Hey, go, go, go!
I need to save after the quotes.
What the hell are you doing, Sarge?
I don't know. Sure hope it works.
Hey, go, go, go!
Guys, stop him!
This didn't happen, did it? This cannot be accurate. Oh no.
Hit it! Go, go, go!
Get out.
Oh, hey, great. Good move. Remind me to thank the captain.
Shut up, Eldrin! Get your ass out! Let's go, Martin! Move it! Move!
I can't believe I agreed to do this.
Okay, hold on just a moment. Okay, let's proceed.
Cover me!
Yeah, taking that car over there. Oh no, why do you keep lagging game?
Martin, cover him! Damn it, Elder, hurry up!
Working, Sarge. I'm working on it.
Step on it! Get us out of here! Come on, Elder, faster! Hit it!
I am driving faster!
There's no need to aim, there's like no reason to.
Turn right! Right up there!
What's it look like I'm doing, damn it?
You mean besides getting us killed?
Okay, you didn't stop.
We cleared the German lines. You can slow down, Private. I said you can slow down.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry, sir.
He was having fun, come on.
Turn right here.
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
I gotta go report in to Major Shepard and get our orders. Take 5, but stay put.
Okie doke, Sarge. What the hell else am I gonna do?
Battalion headquarters is a mess. All the companies are way under strength due to missed jobs everywhere. Hopefully Foley knows what he's doing, because I don't think we are going to be getting much help from there. Meanwhile, we already have a new mission. A German artillery battery a few miles north of here has just opened fire on the beaches. The CO wants it silent and he wants us to do it. We are going in without air artillery support and way outnumbered, but that seems par for the course of this point.
Third squad, get your 30 cal to cover our flank. Second squad, follow in reserve. I got point. Elder and Martin on my tail. Everybody set? Let's go.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. I took some cheese as dinner. It's pretty damn good. Okay. Let me just set myself up. But so far I'm quite liking this.
They got two MG-42s up. Third squad, draw their fire from the left. Second squad, hit them from the right. Go, go, go! And take cover. This cannon's about to go boom. All right, down the trench. Move out. Heads up! Get back! He ain't done yet. Keep it going!
Nice. I was looking for more cheese. Are you being serious? What? How many shots can he take? How fast did they just fire? Excuse me, what? Sergeant Moody. Fucking Sergeant Moody. Even if you crouch down, you get still shot. I don't want to save scum this, but sometimes it may be necessary.
Heads up! Get back!
Of course, if you are like Sergeant Moody, you would know that you can take a billion hits and still be alive.
Grab those. Wait, the doctor's trying. Let's get out of here. Medic, there's a wounded man by that tree. What the hell is wrong with you?
Sorry! I'm sorry! I can't... Oh god! Oh man! They're shooting medics too! They're not...
What? Elvis, give me covering fire. Mark, take these their artillery down. Finish this guy up.
Yeah. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Why would they mortar their own positions? Go, 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 easier said than done. You can one hit, one shot kill. I didn't even see him. The guy was indestructible.
Stay low!
expected them to come out at this point.
Second platoon, move in and secure these buildings. Now, let's go! Move in and secure these buildings. Now, let's go! Move in and secure these buildings. Now, let's go!
Seriously, come on.
Move in and secure these buildings. Now, let's go!
Stillhandgranate. Oh no. Oh no.
Fire at will!
Grenade! Get down!
What? How did he get there so quickly? The reason why I opened fire on the guy that was next to the wall was because there was a German in the previous room, and I was like, he couldn't have made it past the German. Of course he could have. Because he's an AI and he's indestructible.
Private, grab those enemy docks. Heads up, Jerry's outside. Grab that MG-42 and you...
That should be good. Stillhandgranate! Of course, Hans peeks the window. Do it now. Yeah.
Move in! Go! That's your last gun. Let's mop up and get out of here.
Cover me!
Don't stand near that gun when it explodes. Hey, we did it!
First platoon, listen up. Sergeant Moody owes me $50 because it looks like Operation Overlord was a success. Our British and Canadian friends took most of their objectives. And except for Omaha, all the beach landings went pretty smoothly. The airborne was misdropped everywhere, but the men formed mixed units and accomplished most of the airborne D-Day objectives. I am extremely proud of all of you. As you know, Sergeant Moody and Privates Elder and Martin broke through German lines to get word to battalion headquarters. If it wasn't for their success, HQ probably would not have sent the reinforcements that helped us hold St. Mary-Glise. At headquarters, Moody, Elder, and Martin were assigned to silence a German battery at Brecourt Manor and faced an entire platoon of Germans with only a handful of men. Well, it seems that someone at command noticed your actions. Our unit has been detached from the rest of the 101st so that it can be used for some special missions behind enemy lines. I suggest that you brush up on your German, gentlemen, and enjoy your R&R while you can.
The Bavarian Alps, Germany. It seems that a couple of British officers, a Captain Price and Mayor Ingram, were shot down somewhere over enemy territory. I don't know who these guys are, but they must be pretty important or know something pretty important, because Army Intelligence has decided to parachute us into Australia to rescue them. Intelligence sources say the two officers are being held in a chateau in the Bavarian Alps. We stolen a German truck, hidden it nearby, and are approaching the chateau on foot. I think I'm actually gonna quit here. As well, I'm just tired and I should head to bed. So as always, thank you very much for watching, for being here, and as always, well, I guess upon tomorrow in the afternoon. Have a good day and have a good night. Thank you.